beautiful mama back again in the kitchen. I'm live, y'all. I told y'all I'll be doing a lot of Thanksgiving cooking, sharing it with you guys all the way up until Wednesday. Today is Tuesday, y'all. Tuesday, November the 22nd. Almost only 2 days to Thanksgiving. You guys, make sure you hit that notification bell because I will be doing Vlogmas. You guys get to check out my new intro. Make sure you are tuning in. Have that notification bell on so you'll know every time I go live or drop a video because I will be vlogging for Vlogmas and I will be doing a lot of more videos and lives for this month. But I said on yesterday I'll be sharing with you guys all of my Thanksgiving cooking with you guys. Make sure you like the video. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I make my dressing for Thanksgiving. I prepared my cornbread I think on Sunday night. Yeah, I think that was Sunday when I prepared it. 2 pans and a half, and I just got everything in one pan right here. Uh, all my cornbread that I'm gonna be using. In this pot right here, I have all my chicken, uh, bell pepper, celery, onion. All that is in this pot with the chicken that I will be using for my dressing. And I'm gonna be adding about maybe 5 seasonings as well. Um, I'm gonna do that on the end part. I was just washing my hands. Um, but yeah, I cooked 2 pans and a half. In the last pan, I just kind of took it out and put everything. It's crumbled. That's okay, cause guess what? I'm gonna crumble it again, and also it's gonna have some of this chicken stock added. So it's not gonna hurt if it's already crumbled. But this is how I prepare mine. Like I said, I'm gonna use about 5 or 6 seasoned garlic. I'm gonna use onion powder, probably just a pinch of salt, just a pinch of sugar, and for the dressing. And then I'm gonna use probably some Creole seasoning, and it's one more ingredient. It's in the pantry, but I'll be showing you guys 1.5 to about 2 full pans of dressing, and then probably about 2.5. So I'm gonna use this little dish to uh, put some in too. But what I like to do when I first start, I like to go ahead and just get my dressing crumbled, uh, the cornbread crumbled in the dish that I'm going to use. I'm just going to show you guys this smaller pan because the other pans I'm going to prepare them off camera. But like I said, y'all, this your handful, Mama. I am live. Hit that notification bell. Comment down below and make sure you share the video out and give your handful, Mama, a like. Hit that like before you leave. Hit that like, and make sure you share it out. But yeah, let's go ahead and start. I'm going to just start with the pieces that aren't already crumbled, and I'm gonna take them off. Like I said, I prepared this on Sunday night, um, because I wanted to go ahead and get that done because I knew I had a lot of dressing to make, and I wanted to get that cornbread prepared and get that broken down. But I just, like I said, it's gonna crumble anyway when I get ready to, pour in the chicken stock, put all the onions, bell pepper, and all that stuff. Get all that stuff mixed in and involved together. Get it all in together. And I have this, I'm gonna try to use all of this from the top. Let me use all of this. If y'all see these ashy hands, please excuse me because I've been doing so much cooking. I'm probably washed my hands ever since Sunday. Today is Tuesday. I probably washed my hands a good probably 30 times. Got to keep them hands clean. So now I'm just tearing a piece. I just tore a piece from this piece right here. It just came right on apart, and then I'm gonna crumble this up as well. I don't want to overstuff because this like this a small pan that I'm using. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go in and start just breaking this down and getting it crumbled just like this, crumbled all up, good and fine. But like I said, I don't want to use too much cornbread because this pan is a little bit on the smaller side, and I don't want it to. overflow when I put in the chicken, the seasonings that I'm gonna use, and then the bell peppers and everything. The bell peppers, onion, and celery that I have already cooked down um, in this chicken to make this stock and all. But yeah, mine is very, very simple, very easy, but in the end, it has that great, great taste. I like to cook about uh, maybe 2.5 pans or something like that for Thanksgiving, so it can kind of um, last all the way up to at least a few days after Thanksgiving. But as you can see, I just got that crumbled off that I already had. That was from another pan, and I was just going to try to store everything together when I cooked it on Sunday night. I didn't want to have like 4 pans of dressing. I mean, 4 pans of cornbread just sitting in the refrigerator. So I just tried to stack everything up and cover it up with aluminum foil, so I can have a lot of room. Y'all know when you start cooking for Thanksgiving, your refrigerator be overloaded, especially when you one cook. I'm one cook, and I have cooked so much stuff, and I have to make sure that I am cooking in ahead of time. I usually start like on maybe the Tuesday, but no, I had so much to cook. I said I got to start on Sunday night, and I'm still not done. I have neck bones to cook. I have greens to cook. I have cabbage to cook. I have another sweet potato pie to cook. I have pecan pie to cook. Uh, and all this is from scratch. Um, so I have all this stuff to prepare, and black eyed peas. So I still got a lot of stuff to cook, and wings. I'm doing about let y'all see. I just got my wings sitting right here, two family pack of wings and my neck bones on the top. We just got a small pack of neck bones because everybody don't eat neck bones, so we just always just try to buy the smaller pack of neck bones. But I have them unthawing at the top, so that room temperature, that heat can get on these wings and they can go on and thaw. So I can go and get them chopped up and cooked. They're gonna be air fried wings, but I'm gonna turn them into hot wings, dry ranch, and then we're gonna have the liquid ranch. Have that for dipping, and then some of them gonna be barbecue sauce. So I got around maybe 40 wings to cut up in half, so they can be like the drummets and the. So I gotta do that. Then I gotta do the neck bones. Like I said, I still got a lot of stuff to do. So I got up kind of early this morning. I wanted to lay back down, but hopefully I can. I got to run out here in probably about the next hour and handle some business quickly, and then go by Dollar General and probably pick up, like, my plastic spoons and all this stuff for the holidays, paper plates and stuff like that. Some I normally ever buy is like paper plates and stuff, but the holidays, you don't want to keep on washing dishes over and over. And I'm the type of person, I cannot stand for my kitchen to be dirty, so I'll be washing dishes probably 4 or 5 times. And if it is tripping today, I'm probably gonna have to go in and come back. But hope if it keep on doing that, I'm not just gonna come back in, and I'll just explain every step that I'm done if I be constantly, working out camera. But yeah, my internet was really acting up yesterday. I'm learning that. Because me and the kids, if y'all didn't check that video out, go ahead and check out that live. We did that yesterday. Me and the kids was in the kitchen, and we did a lot of the cakes yesterday. And my internet was a little rocky on the front end, maybe about 2 minutes in the video, but after that it clears up some. It wasn't a long video, but you will see me in the kitchen, interacting in the kitchen, making the Thanksgiving cakes. I got to get out of here and get some good 20s and 30s, and that already is bad for my skin. Every time when winter comes, my skin get extra extra dry, and then me with constantly washing my hands because I'm cooking. That's just extra extra. Uh, I'm gonna need extra extra moisture riser lotion for my hand. So I'm gonna have to make sure as soon as I get off of here, I go moisturize my hand really good. I burnt myself a couple times, y'all. I burnt myself a couple times on this stove. I burnt myself when I was making the caramel. I got some more caramel right here. Let me show y'all. I got some more caramel in this pot that I made. I already put caramel on the caramel cake. This is homemade caramel. When I'm done doing this, with that caramel, woo, it be hot. You cooking it on this stove. So I'm gonna crumble this up. I could just add my stock to it, and that's gonna make it, get a little moisture in it. But I just like to go and get everything all crumbled up like this. Y'all can see I'm crumbling up really good. And excuse me, I haven't had any breakfast yet, so I'm probably just gonna grab me some cereal. That's all. And this don't take that long. Once you uncook your cornbread, I'm dropping cornbread everywhere, but I get that up. Y'all know I gotta get that up quickly. Can't stand a whole lot of mess. I have to clean it as I go. But yeah, last night we cooked chocolate cake. Well, yesterday we cooked chocolate cake. We did caramel cake. We did red velvet cake. We did what else did we do? Like cupcakes slash muffins. I did those yesterday. I did cheesecake. And I also did one sweet potato pie. I was doing four sweet potato pie, but I think it's just gonna end up probably being just three sweet potato pies. Cause I was gonna make like the maybe like the 8-inch pie, but then I ended up last night I ended up making like a probably like a 10 to 12 inch pie, and so that kind of took a extra some of my extra batter or extra filling. So it's gonna knock me down to probably just three sweet potato pie, but that's plenty because we got so many desserts. It's just something. It's good and refrigerated. Well, chopped up, crumbled up, or however you want to call it. It's crumbled up really, really good, and I am going to go ahead and get me a spoon. Do breast, but the breast was so expensive. I'm like, I'm not gonna do no breast this time, and so I am going to put this in here like this. And usually what I'll do, I'll have like, let me get an extra plate, cause I normally I would have already been picked uh, all of my meat apart, but I'm just trying to show y'all how I do mine. And normally I've been already picked it apart, but like I go in and I take like this pieces like this off of it, cause I can't plate or a container or something, just taking out those dark pieces, because I hate those dark pieces. That's why I really like to use the chicken breast, but I wasn't gonna pay no $25 for no 6 chicken breasts, no ma'am. But I do use the don't get me wrong, I do the legs too. I have used them several times before, because I like to really stuff my dressing with a lot of meat. So sometimes I'll do the legs and the breast, or I'll just do the legs. And what I'm doing now, I'm just like I said, picking off that those the bone out, and then those other ugly pieces that I don't want. So I like stuff like this. That's a no. And just taking all that I don't want out, and I'm gonna add my. You can see my bell peppers, onions, all that stuff is already in there. And when I get off of here, honey, I'm gonna be moving really quickly. I'm gonna be done picking this meat and probably crumbling down this other cornbread within probably 30 minutes. I'm gonna move a little quicker. I'm holding the camera, so it's a little more difficult when you are holding it and trying to, do something with one hand. Okay, as y'all can see, the meat is good and clean now. Um, None of those ugly pieces, as I call it. Everybody cook the way they want to cook. I have my do's, my don'ts, and ain't gonna never go for that. That's what type of person I am. So I'm gonna make sure I'm eating like I want to eat and not to anyone else liking, and making sure I'm feeding my family according to how I like to cook. And because a lot of people, they probably would have wasted all this. I'm not gonna say waste, but like I said, I just don't like those ugly parts. And of course, I'm gonna take out my bone and stuff. So as I do that, you can see only thing I have now is like my peppers, my onions, celery, and then I have my meat. It's pretty clean, 4 hours, and then I'm just gonna put it right here. Just put it on the plate that time, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing with this piece. Get off all the little ugly pieces. I hate those ugly pieces. That's with any meats I cook. I'm gonna clean my meat good, and I want all my meat to look satisfactory. That I'm preparing in my household. But when you boil meat, it separates, and you're gonna lose a lot of those parts. Gonna come off like this anyway. So then I'm just taking out my bone. But that's the difference from buying the chicken breast and the legs. You have a little more work on the legs, because when you got to take that bone out, and the gristle, I think that's what they call it. You got to take all that stuff out, so it's a little more work, but you save a little more money, and you can really put extra in your dressing. Because like I said, I like mine to have a lot of meat in it, a lot of meat. And then also, if you do the breast, sometimes the breasts, you can find those breasts that don't have a lot of meat. They be kind of thin, so you'll kind of be losing on that end anyway. Okay, as you can see, I have got that piece all good and done. In this pan right here, since it's small, I'm probably just gonna do just probably like 3 legs in this one, since it's just on this pan is really small, small to medium pan. So, only thing I'm doing now, I'm just getting my bell peppers, because when I pulled out that chicken, I had a lot of bell peppers and stuff that went in the plates. So what I'm going to do now is, as you can see, that's what I have so far. Cornbread still in there. I'm gonna pull out another piece of chicken. Like I said, look at this stuff, y'all. It's just falling off the bone. So that's a good thing too, that it's falling off the bone, and I don't have to take a lot of it off the bone. But it's kind of difficult when you're doing it with just only one hand. But it's okay. I'm used to it. Trying to video, and you the only one can hold the camera. You just gotta do what you gotta do, my huns. You gotta do what you gotta do. That's basically everyday life situations. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta get up and try to do it yourself, honey. I thank God that I can still do things for myself and by myself when I need to do that. I don't have to depend on several people to do that task for me. Always best to try to do stuff yourself. It's gonna get done right, and you ain't gotta hear no backlash or nothing like that. You can just do it yourself and try to do it correctly, get a good finished outcome, and be at peace. Okay, so as y'all can see, I think this is a good amount. I'm gonna put one more piece in there. Like I said, I like it to have a whole lot of meat. Make another big pan, and two more pans. One of them gonna be large, one of them gonna be medium. Then we're gonna have this baby one right here. So that's plenty of chicken for uh, 16 legs, enough for just for the dressing. And then the dressing, you don't have to overstuff it. I just like to overstuff mine. You don't have to because dressing is really just for like a side. Cause you have so many meats. Like here we're cooking fish, neck bones, meatloaf. Then I have the baked beans with the meat added in it with the bell peppers, onions, and all things. We're gonna have the dry ranch wings, the barbecue wings. So we want to have plenty meats. Like I said, meatloaf, fried fish, a lot of meats, neck bones. So we got a lot of meats on the side there. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just going to um, get me a container. I got to get me a cup. Try to clean up my mess a little bit. That's all I can do. A little bit since I'm holding the camera too. Trying to get up a little stuff that I dropped. Okay, now I'm going to get me uh, a clean glass. Get me a clean glass so I can get some of my stock out, and I'm gonna incorporate it in my dressing. I can only do that. Actually, I'm gonna get one of my give my little American cup. That'll be better since I just got this small container and I can add it quicker. I'm just washing out my cup, my American cup. I always have to wash my dishes out, even though I'm soak them up for the night. I still like to rinse mine out before I start using stuff. So I'm just gonna use my little Pioneer Woman measuring cup just to add the stock since I am holding the camera. So I'm just gonna go in like this, make sure I'm not getting any bones or anything, and I'm just gonna get my stock just like that. And then I'm going to, it's my chicken stock, and I'm just gonna pour it in there. I'm just gonna go with maybe 2 cups, maybe 2.5 cups right now until I see the consistency of what I'm looking at right now. Trying not to get nothing in the stock. No, nothing but the stock. I don't want any bones or anything. Okay. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sit this right here, and then I'm gonna get my towel, honey, cause it's bothering me. Drop cornbread, cornbread, cornbread. I'm gonna drop that cornbread everywhere. So I'm just a little wiped. Then like I said, I had cornbread everywhere before I go. And then what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna rinse off my hand, and I'm gonna grab me a spoon, rinsing off my spoon, y'all. Hope y'all doing well out there. Hope y'all ain't got much to cook as me. And if you do got money, I hope you already almost done. Hope you almost done. So I just grab me a spoon, and then I'm gonna wipe my other hand off, cause I got cornbread on my other hand. And then I'm going to, saw a little bad piece there right there I didn't get. And then I'm gonna just see what my consistency is of my corn, my mixture or whatever. My cornbread stuffing. And then I'm just gonna mix. As I can see, I can tell from me with using spoon, it's a little chicken stock right here. And I'm just gonna pour it. I'm gonna check it again. And it seems like it has the right consistency, just so. Let me check it real good. Okay, we're gonna go in with 2 more. I'm gonna get my bigger measuring cup this time. We're gonna go in with some more stock. Because I'm going to bake this for around about 30 minutes. And yum, 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 honey. Yum, yum, yum. I didn't want to use the same measuring cup because I had set that down on the corner. So we're going to, on the counter. So we're going to use a different one. Going to use a different one this time. Okay, it's just some more stock. Okay. Well, let me see now what we working with. Girl, it look like we working good over here. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna try to mix this with my hand. Not with my hand, but with the spoon. With one hand, that's what I was trying to get at. Try to get all the way at the bottom. And then while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and add my other stuff. Make sure all the cornbread is chopped up good in there. I'm trying to do this with one hand, y'all. So it'd be a little better if I had the phone. I'm recording with my phone. I probably said camera earlier, but I'm recording with my phone. So y'all share the video out. Maybe a handful of mama will be able to afford a nice old camera and some more equipment to film these videos from a long angle, y'all. From a long little angle. But I could do it with my phone, but like I said, when you're doing it by yourself, honey, you gotta just get it done the best way you can. You gotta get it done the best way you can. I'm gonna try to speed up because I see my phone is on 10%, and I need to be finishing up before it goes out. Okay, that's how it's looking. Now what I'm gonna do is add just. Okay, let me run over here to my pantry and get the seasoning that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use salt, Creole seasoning, and parsley and my onion powder. Then this stuff, I have me a pinch of sugar in here. Just a pinch of sugar, onion, salt. I'm gonna use uh, Creole seasoning and just a little pinch of salt. So we're gonna go ahead and new ones. I'm just gonna keep on using my little old one because I don't want my new ones to get messed up, especially like this right here. Like you know how kids is when they be using stuff and might get it a little burned up or something. Come on, we're gonna finish this up. Y'all, I got the salt. I'm just gonna use round about just a pinch of salt. Cause I don't want to, I really don't even use salt, so I'm just gonna use a pinch. Onion powder, half a teaspoon. And we're going to add in our sugar, just a pinch of the sugar. Okay, that's what I added in. Gonna mix all this up good. I'm going to get this in the oven for about 30 minutes to 35 minutes. And this pan of dressing is only going to need a little bit falling off the side. This pan of dressing is only going to need somebody to eat it up. That's all this gonna need, somebody to eat it on up. And some cranberry sauce. So that's the only thing it's gonna need. So we're gonna try to mix this really, really good with that one hand that I'm using. And I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get nobody to do it. Just go ahead and we'll mix it up really, really good. Getting everything out them sides. Make hand all the way through. I thank you guys for hanging out with your handful, mama. Like I said, share this video comment down below. Share the video out. I already said that. Comment down below and like the video. Keep the notification bells on for your handful mama. And make sure you give the video a big old, big old, big old like. A big old, big old like. And I'm going to cook this for, like I said, 35 minutes, 350. When it's finished, I'm going to come back on my, well, I'm not going to come back, but I'm on my community post. I'm going to let you guys see how my dressing turned out. And I also like to go in when I'm done mixing everything up. I like to go in with just a sprinkle of parsley flakes, just like that. And we're going to get this bad boy in the oven. But this is how I prepare my dressing. Now, if you're doing a bigger pan, triple all the ingredients. See you later, my huns. I will see you.